Prime Minister Narendra Modi says all three farm laws will be repealed in upcoming winter session of Parliament. Modi urges protesting farmers to return home. Congress party says Prime Minister Modi-led BJP government decided to repeal all three farm laws for fear of losing general elections of 5 states including Manipur. Smart City Mission faces implementation hurdles as 28 out of 36 states and union territories including Manipur have failed to release their share of funds for mission. All Manipur Student Union raises concern over rising public transportation fare, demand shutting down of Transport Department for failing to function properly. Manipur reports 57 new COVID-19 cases, 50 recoveries and 3 deaths in past 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 3.20%. And India adds 11,106 fresh COVID-19 cases, 12,789 recoveries and 459 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.28%. Hello and welcome to Impact News watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANGUJAM SHELLYRA. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear a mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the news in details. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said that the government has decided to repeal all three farm laws. Addressing the nation this morning, Modi announced that the laws will be repealed in the upcoming winter session of Parliament. He said the three farm laws for the farmers' benefit, but the government couldn't convince a section of farmers despite best efforts. The Prime Minister said the goal of three farm laws was to empower farmers, especially the small farmers. He appealed to protesting farmers to call off their agitation and return to their homes. Modi highlighted his government's measures to benefit small farmers. He said the agriculture budget has risen by 5 times and over 1.25 lakh crore rupees being spent annually. The Prime Minister said he had experienced difficulties and challenges of farmers from very close quarters in his 5 decades of public life. He said to ensure that farmers get the right amount for their hard work, many steps were taken. The Prime Minister said that 4-pronged measures of seed insurance and market and savings were taken to ameliorate the conditions of farmers. He said along with good quality seeds, the government also connected the farmers with facilities like neem-coated urea, soil health cart and micro-irrigation.
हमारी तपस्या में ही कोई कमी रही होगी, जिसके कारण दिए के प्रकाश जैसा सत्य कुछ किसान भाइयों को हम समझा नहीं पाए। आज गुरु नानक देव जी का पवित्र प्रकाश पर्व है। ये समय किसी को भी दोष देने का नहीं है। आज मैं आपको, पूरे देश को ये बताने आया हूं कि हमने 3 कृषि कानूनों को वापस लेने का, रिपील करने का निर्णय लिया है।
संयुक्त किसान मोर्चा ने 500 किसान संगठनों ने 1 साल तक पूरे दिल्ली के सीमाओं पर और पूरे देश भर में जो आंदोलन किया, इसकी ये बड़ी भारी जीत है। लेकिन हम उसके साथ में ये भी कहना चाहते हैं कि 1 साल इसके लिए रुकने की जरूरत नहीं थी। हमारे 700 से ज्यादा किसान शहीद हुए हैं इस आंदोलन में। इसको टाल दिया जा सकता था अगर प्रधानमंत्री जी ने इसके पहले ही ये निर्णय लेते। नंबर 1। नंबर 2, MSP का जो गारंटी वाला कानून का, जो हमारे संयुक्त किसान मोर्चा की दूसरी बहुत ही बुनियादी मांग है, उसके ऊपर अभी भी मुझे जो लगता है प्रधानमंत्री जी ने कुछ बोला नहीं है, कॉन्क्रीट कुछ बोला नहीं है। तो ये मांग हमारा बहुत ही बुनियादी है और ये भी मांग के ऊपर कुछ न कुछ प्रधानमंत्री और सरकार को कुछ करना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो यह आंदोलन खत्म नहीं होगा।
On the other hand, Congress party has slammed the announcement by Prime Minister Narendra Modi to repeal all the three farm laws as mere gimmick to win the favor for the BJP in the upcoming general elections of 5 states including Manipur. The party has stated that Modi-led centre government decided to repeal the controversial laws for fear of losing the upcoming elections. Speaking to media at Congress Bhavan in Imphal today, MPCC Vice President K.H. Debabrata reminded that the 3 controversial farm bills were forcefully passed in the Parliament and enacted into laws by Prime Minister Modi-led BJP government. He maintained that many farmers have lost their lives in protesting the tree farm close for more than a year. He claimed that Prime Minister Narendra Modi's announcement to rebuild all the tree farm close itself shows that BJP has lost the battle.
Leibak na wangang bada farm bill asi sarkar asina repeal tauragani winter session of parliament da haiba aina phongdoki basi achauba bharat ki apunba farmer ki shakti na mai pakpane amasong Shri Narendra Modi government asi achauba maithiba ma pigiba nambena mani haidana Congress party na thamjari lakadoriba state manga achauba state manga UP yauna Manipur yauna state manga asida farmer bill sina maram wedna 50% amasong farmer support to ba atopa professional level mayamna vote period bo mayam do ure haraga vote ke damakta masi mahoina khallaga handokune political implication aduna maram wedna rajniti da mangjaga da ba amasong 2024 election da 2022 da tawudar ba election ke state manga ki election ma maithi rap taraga di 2024 ki election da moru phukhi gadra ina ki budagi
Smart City Mission, a flagship program of Modi government, is facing implementation hurdles as 28 of 36 states and union territories, including Manipur, have not released their share of funds for mission. The gap in state share has climbed up to a whopping of 6,258 crore rupees. Smart City Mission, which was launched in June 2015, involves developing 100 smart and sustainable cities. This involves a 50:50 financing model, with the center contributing 500 crore rupees and the state giving an equal share for 5 years. While the center has been releasing its share to the state, which is then given to the smart cities, the state government have not been releasing their matching contribution. According to the statistics of the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, the center has released 27,282 crore rupees to 100 smart cities till date, but the state matching share is 21,024 crore rupees. Topping the list is Telangana, which has not released a single penny since the selection of its two cities, Warangal and Karimnagar, in 2016 and 2017 respectively. Telangana is followed by Lakshadweep, which has not released 97% of its share, Sikkim 95% of its share not released, Manipur 90%, Nagaland 89%, Jammu and Kashmir 87%, Tripura 80%, Arunachal Pradesh 79%, Andaman and Nicobar 77%, Himachal Pradesh 62%, Goa and Puducherry 42%. These states account for 40% of the shortfall in state funds release. All Manipur Student Union AMSU has raised concern over rising public transportation fare. The student body asked if the Transport Department and owners of private passenger vehicles have unanimously decided on fixing the fare as per their wishes. The student body demanded shutting down of state transport department if it cannot function properly. Speaking to media at AMSU office in DM College campus today, AMSU Vice President Laishram Athawa said educational institutions have reopened in the state, but students are having a tough time due to unreasonable hike of public transportation fare, and some students may not be in a position to attend the physical classes in the wake of the situation. He informed that AMSU will convene a meeting of passenger service providers, school van service providers and school bus service providers on November 22 at the AMSU head office to discuss the matter. Athawa also underlined on reopening of hostels and hotels by following laid-down guidelines for those students coming from far-flung areas.
Ahanbagi college kaba school kaba hormakanda anirk suna humlak suna college kaba school kaba ngamdabagi phibam kakta lakpasina maram orakanda thaugi mamansu adugi matik wangkhalakpasina maram orakanda bara sing asi hengalaklibra natragana pandemic sigi khudong chaba lawrakanda passenger service tawbiriba chili nausingna longba bara sing lawriba se passenger service tawriba mayam se masi yengsinanaba leiriba transport department se masi Mathau ningthina tawdabna maram orakanda passenger service tawriba singsina longba bara lawriba duga makoina khamning mafamda khamiba tawriba mayam se masi transport department si masi fail oire abasi phongphongna khangnar wafamni aduna transport department si mathau ningthina tawba ngamoidaba leiragadi masi transport department se muthatpiro
JCILPS continues to nab non-Manipuris residing in the Imphal city without valid inner line permits. 120 non-locals without valid permits were handed over to city police today. JCILPS members along with city police personnel and officials of district magistrate distributed ILP forms to the detained non-locals in front of Ibudautlai Ising Chaiba Sanglant in Imphal West. After taking necessary actions, they were later released. Speaking on the sidelines, JCILPS convener BK Moirangcha condemned the BJP government for extending a shallow ILP system in Manipur. He asserted that JCILPS is not against the country nor the non-Manipuris, but it demands proper implementation of the ILP system in the state. He also demanded clarification from the editor of Tripura-based newspaper Marup for its false report which stated that JCILPS will drive out all non-Manipuris from Manipur who do not possess ILP.
Aikoina police ta sinari basi masi magi legal action law na nogi damakta aikoina police ta sinabani adugo loina aikoina changgel liba thabak se akoi police ka so akoi khusam narakan da changgel minabani ayamna akoi mayamna akoi gi JCILPS na heta akoi gi pangtau tawgi phibam sunate akoi police ka khusam narakan da changgel akpa du thabak thoram singni masida pass pairam daba amadi magi renew toram daba mayam sing ado ekoi phagala kanada police ta sinabagi thabakni adugo loina ngasi ekoi ngarang dagi hongna su ekoi myam da lokthok chaba hogre.
Sky Hospital today celebrated 3 years completion of free health care service under Chief Minister Gihakchil Gitengbang and Ayushman Bharat Health Scheme at Hotel Imphal. Gracing the event, Chief Minister Nothambam Biren said that there is the need to monitor and manage things at a micro level if the state has to achieve progress and development. The Chief Minister said that CMHT was conceived through his experience of meeting many people who could not afford medical treatment due to poverty during his career as a journalist and a politician. And Biren said that over a span of 3 years, a total of 266 heart patients had been provided free treatment, 175 under CMHT and 91 under Ayushman Bharat. He added that door-to-door free health checkup has been launched under CM Health for All for early detection of non-communicable diseases. The Chief Minister appealed for public cooperation in building a healthy society. Regarding the matter of slow file processed at Manipur Secretariat as complained by a panelist in a TV discussion, the Chief Minister clarified that e-office file management system is currently in practice in the state and traditional paper filed or DAC system is being used for a few cases only.
Chronic oirkanda anabadu haurupakanda initial stage the khangogdubadagi horen henjallakanda hospitalized torkanda lying warakanda neb hospital the population madu hujikti yum the lady I koina madu early stage the detectable number we are also providing medicine freely masai sani haidana koi government ni haidana haijabadi nate sigi facilities sugum basi lairakanda neba healthy society ma.
Forest and Environment Minister Awang Niumai has requested to frame a policy to safeguard forests of the Northeast states at the Northeast Green Summit. Union Minister of State, Forest and Environment Ashwani Kumar Choube also attended the summit held at Silchar. Speaking at the meet, Minister Awang Niumai stressed on the need to stop jhum cultivation as it is detrimental to the environment. Three-day workshop on skilled upgradation on pottery and clay modeling kick-started today at Travel Research Institute in Chikmairong, Imphal. Additional Chief Secretary Letkoing Houtkip graced the event organized by Travel Affairs and Hills Department. Taking part in the event, DAO of Travel Research Institute, John Gaidingam, said that the workshop was organized to create job opportunity as well as promote travel art, culture, painting and pottery. He said that up-to-date training will be provided to the participants.
Basically, it is a workshop, it is an event to promote tribal art, culture, poetry, sigumbasi, career rom the taba. It is also towards preserving the rich culture, tribal art, culture, painting, shumbako. For example, like Numbi rom the poetry gi, yam kind of famous oiba Ukhrul district laizaba. Nataga Senapati rom the lai rom the koi pauma ichin now sing na poetry the kra kino tauzarbako. Not only Ukhrul ga Senapati area the poetry se thrive taurga laibase, but we would like to extend wherever these opportunities to other areas of the state.
ICAR, NBAIM, MAU, UP, KVK Bishnupur jointly kick off 2-day skill development training program on use of microbial inoculants in vegetative crops at Krishi Bigyan Kendra, Bishnupur District, Utlaw today. The training is carried out under travel sub-plan. Speaking at the event, ex-Union Minister and Chairman of KVK Bishnupur, Thaunauzam Chauba, appealed to farmers across the state to work hand-in-hand with KVK for better productivity, as KVK has been taking up various welfare programs through the ministry. Pradhan Utlaw Gram Panchayat and Sarat Pradhan Isok GPW Deben, Senior Scientist and Head KVK Bishnupur, Dr. KH Brazamani, attended the event. Subject matter specialist trees on the topic at the program. 150 individuals from 4 tribal villages attended the program.
Unskilled skill Hababasi low or so in board so. Manamasing Tava, Kayumata, knowledge outana, by pushing at Ormani, Hailugi, no Naduda, Adam Laiba. However, didn't a cellar, no, I did Labuk the Vishno, sing the Vishno, the Patan Tal, or a one yum Yopragamo, loud of a camera to Takiro, Lahalo, lower.
Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC paid tribute to India's first woman Prime Minister and Congress leader-led Indira Gandhi on her 104th birth anniversary. Former Chief Minister Akram Ibobi, CWC member Gai Khangam, MPCC President and Congress party leaders and workers took part in the event held at Congress Bhavan in Imphal. Attendees paid floral tribute to the portrait of Bharat Ratna awardee led Indira Gandhi. Speaking on the occasion, Akram Ibobi said, lauded the contributions of late Indira Gandhi in uniting and steering the nation towards development. He said time has come to realize all her visions for the betterment of the country.
Leader amani maramasina akoi Congress karmi akoi khudimangna hojik ekoina akoigi mang da targa akoina tawda bathabuk si karino haiba Indira jina pamjaramba Bharat ki apunba ngakna bahona Bharat ta equality aduga secularism ngakna bahona democracy tanna bahona haibsi Congress karmi akoi kunamaki kaumi.
Chief Minister Nongthaman Biren has reportedly assured to construct an exclusive guest house for Meitei Bangal community. The same was announced by President of All Manipur Muslim Organization Coordinating Committee SM Jalan to media person at Amokok office in Hatta today. He said representatives of Meitei Bangal civil society organization met with N. Biren and submitted 24 points charter demands yesterday. Accordingly, the Chief Minister has assured to work on 5 out of 24 demands, and the government has assured to meet them to deliberate on the remaining 19 points. SM Jalant also said that Chief Minister N. Biren has assured them of holding a Chief Secretary level meeting on reservation of Bangan students at the earliest.
Akogi Pangan Singyu Eva State Guest House of Tambiyo Haiba. Adogi Wafam Simasu, Honorable Chief Minister in principle Yare, Masi Tabak to one tongue Nanaba Tuba Matamda, Akoi Honarake Habadugi commitment Tambire. Manipurda Nauna Linkadiba Cultural University da Akogi Pangan Singi Cultural Studies Masi subject Kamoina Yahan Piu Haiba Masi Wafamse, Masi Honorable Chief Minister in principle Madu Yabire Habatare. Sigi Wafam Singsi Laibaga Loinana. Akoi makhataba atay wat horiba akoi demand singse masisu makhataba ta phaminaraga mathang step by step masi khanaraga waration puraknanabagi wafam commitment roi khoida thambire.
Manipur added 57 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 1,778 samples tested in the last 24 hours. Today's COVID-19 positivity rate stands at 3.20%. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur have reached 1,24,757. Active cases are 588. 3 COVID-19 patients, 1 each from Chandel, Imphal West and Kokching district, died in the past 24 hours. Death toll stands at 1,959. On the positive note, 50 recoveries were reported in the past 24 hours, rising the total recovered cases to 1,22,210. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 97.96%. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Center, global leader in CAD, CAM, CAE education comes to Imphal. Engineering amadi architecture gi student amadi professional singda latest module da training piri.
CAD Center Initian Sagolban Moirang Merak Machin.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English Bulletin. India added 11,106 fresh COVID-19 cases, 12,789 recoveries and 459 deaths in the past 24 hours. As per the latest report of the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cases have dropped to 1,26,620. Total recovered cases have reached 3,38,85,132 and recovery rate stands at 98.28%. Death toll has reached 4,65,082. Over 115 crore 23 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 25 crore 65 lakhs 12,000 people. Above 51 lakh 50,000 people have died and recoveries are above 23 crore 17 lakhs 16,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 92 lakhs 79,000 in the world, followed by Brazil and India. Jawaharlal Nehru University Center, Manipur completed 49 years today. Manipur University Student Union organized a Foundation Day celebration at the Senate Hall of Department of Art Sciences, Manipur University in Kanchipur. Taking part in the event, ex-Minister Akram Joy called upon the acknowledged the contributions by the former leaders, including former Chief Minister Muhammad Ali Mudint and former Chief Minister R.K. Dorendro in leveling up the university into a prestigious higher learning platform. He said that the university has become an active research center for pursuing higher education. Manipur University Vice-Chancellor Professor N. Lokendra led the attendees in paying floral tribute at the foundation stone of the JNU Center, led in 1972. Dean of Manipur University Students' Welfare Dr. L. Bishwanath, Muta President Professor Devananda, Musu President Maibam Maike, former Chief Minister led Muhammad Ali Mudin and Muhammad Leki Ahmed were among those who attended the event.
Yan Hanba Woina Manipur quite the one with Taki University, I could link another Honakiba, Matamadugi, Sim Minister, Aduga Matam Dugi Matang the Laki was Minister Singh, Aduga Prime Minister Yong, a day, Lusingma Mayam, Adagi, intellectual circle, Manipur Prazapunamak, Lamdamas the Ladybird local, the Halaman Mayam, even if Stibu Ling had the Koyum Paulo in Katoks again, no Ling among the Lingo, I don't know, Yam Tauna Pana University, Ling the Honakiba, Katopagi, Unitigi, the Mangta Tokiba, Lusing Basing from the Equinasi, Mafamsida, Muhammad Ali Mudin, Minister, my Makanda, Tabuk Madu Matungtagi was Minister Singh, Amati Loina Loina, London is the Lake Halaman, intellectual like a Manipur academician, Mayam, Sin Mayam Sang Ling, University, Nasidi Lake, the Motion to the Quipuna, Mafamas the Queen.
As a part of systematic voters' education and electoral participation program campaign, awareness on Special Summary Revision 2022 was held at Lilong Hauribi College in Lilong as a part of the Kwame Ekta Divas today. Lilong Hauribi College, NSS volunteers and NYK Thawal members jointly organized the program. Swift Nodal Officer of Thawal Michael T. Mate stressed on various forms related to SSR and the objective of Swift, which is to educate voters, being trust in electoral process and motivate them to exercise their constitutional right to vote, and exhorted them to ensure their applications are submitted timely, as SSR is a time-bound exercise. Sagolban MLA R.K. Imo has claimed opposition parties of lacking the knack of constructive criticism and for blaming the government for no particular reason. He was speaking at the unveiling event at Ibudo Moirangpopa Shrine today at Kesampat Thoksom Lekai of Sagolban constituency today. The BJP MLA appointed Congress is a good political party, but the party leaders are not good enough. He maintained that BJP government is striving towards strengthening ties between hills and valley inhabitants.
That is not constructive opposition. Go to hills, go to village, hill ga valley ga divide leram miniko mamangi election mamangda matamdugi honorable CM do ukrul na natra satpada bom top na natra welcome to gibado ujikti phagera pharogera cabinet ada phami ada chatpada welcome tawri aduna madugi bridge to madu nakshan na to hona ise masi aphabane log sabnida adugadi masi tawragadi thai hai seba phattaba thabak ashoiba yarom gani government khudingi kadawi yaroduna mi ni akhoi ju mi ni akhoi ashoiba yawo tamni ashoiba do chumthok piyoba aphabadudi thai hai sebani.
Wangkai MLA Yumkham Irabot celebrated Newell Chakoba with women of 8 polling stations of the Wangkai Ward number 23 today. Speaking at the event held at his Kurai Hongai, MLA Irabot condemned that many budding candidates are insincere and engaged in misappropriation, claiming that he has provided benefits of various states and central schemes since he took over as the local MLA. He assured that PMJAY and CMHD cards will be provided to 163 beneficiaries of the Ward number 21, 22, 23 and 26 in the near future. The MLA added that benefits of health cards, pension for widows and senior citizens and startup schemes will also be provided to beneficiaries. Vice President of BJP Manipur Pradesh and Nimbus, General Secretary P. Premananda, Secretary K. Bikram, General Secretary of BJP Wangkai Mandal and Ramani and others attended the event.
Kanagol miyoy khana maton namaga card loro wadna maton thadorok phangiba singri bai ge ko telephone de karte mobile da contact ko dam dasmai to thori sikamai to rino agar amadu yam henai maka si pe masaya khana hainin de bole pa hor ko da mangla soronda mami de ka thori ne da pura hoi thok da hana thor ko ke dile yaw ni ko chhe so daily and fortunate और मधु की अकंड वो जब नाम वो अदम वो थोक थाक तो वो मैं याम दो मधु न करवाई तो ना प्रजा की सेवा तो वो दूर ना और मधु मैं याम खम भी रखनी.
NPP intending candidate of Yai School Assembly constituency Huidrom Bikram has stressed on the crucial roles of youths in shaping the future of the society. He was speaking at the Youth Development Program organized by Youth Development Ad Hoc Committee at Wangkai Ningtempukri Mapal Atokpam Lampak today. H. Bikram called upon to the public to extend necessary support to initiatives of youths in the constituency.
या स्कूल केंद्र की ओइना वालाउरिबा तौबया बा थबक हाइबा तारे मसी या स्कूल केंद्र की ओइना पैसा फन लैबा नते एनी असेंबली सेगमेंटरी सिगिने फन याम चावना अमत लैबा नते ममांगदि अखोगी डोनर इन मिनिस्ट्री लेरमे हुजिसु लेरी अदुदा भाजपाइना 10% यूनियन बजट में आमसिंगसिदगी लोइना तौरगा डोनर की अकाउंट से थंबियु नॉर्थ ईस्ट की दमकता हाइदना तौरमेबा अदु लाइबक थिबदगी चाही तरा सेंटर न पाइबा कांग्रेस न पाइबा मतमदुदा पैसा दो मतम चाना लहौदबगी सी ओइना द लेरगा तोए अदु मोदी लाकांदा मदु थिगतलगा तौबदगी दे हुजिकती डोनर द पैसा खरा लेबदोना तौवी अदुबो सी द लेबो इन तौबा हौजिकना नसाइगी Janupana Haiba, centralized Loy Tosan Grava, Pesha Lake of the Haitare. Other than a Hujik Yam Wari Bakui Kudung Tiba Yam Nangduri.
Vice President of BJP Manipur Pradesh and BJP intending candidate Dr. Usham Devan addressed a gathering during the Thambal campaign organized by BJP Wabagai Mandal at Maibang Konjin, Wabagai constituency today. Speaking at the event, Dr. Devan said Wabagai constituency is lagging behind in road connectivity, health and education sectors since the last decades.
Bharatiya Janata Party ne shem gadaba government sida koi yaujiraga development puthagiba koi sothawraba aduma development mayam si koi mai pakna pangthokpa ngamgani development khudima koi mapung phana mekhatpa ngamgani haiba ꯊꯥꯖꯕꯗꯨꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯌꯨꯝ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯇ ꯐ꯭ꯂꯦꯛ ꯌꯨꯡꯕꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯆꯠꯊꯖꯒꯅꯤ.
Seeds were distributed to selected 120 farmers of Taubalt and Kaching district for the first phase of Mission for Integrated Development of Horticulture 2021-2022 of Department of Soil Conservation and Horticulture Government of Manipur. Ex-officio Soil Conservation and Horticulture Taubalt organized the distribution event at its training hall. Speaking on the occasion, Taubalt DC Taubalt Ahantem Subas appealed to farmers to avail the benefits provided by the government. MTE Apparel High School kick off 3-month entrepreneurship skill development training on ready-made garments at Kakching Kwairi Kongoi Pareng today. Speaking on the occasion to MLA M. Rameshwar, under whose initiative the training program started, said that the training program aims to create jobs and appeal to seize the opportunity.
Scheme sibu sembiriba official sing natraga promote riba kanguna su masi fajana monitor to bidaba yengshin bidaba aduna maram oiraganda ground level da akoina yenthoiba machine natraga kuju kulai toolsi Prajana benefit na fajana sinerga madugi mapung phaba object tugi madungina madugi mathau du tawdre.
Badminton player Maisnam Mairaba Luang today launched Tata Punch, a new mini sport utility vehicle of Tata Motors at TD Motors Airport Road in Imphal. Dealer Principal of TD Motors Philem Razes, Assistant Manager of the SBI Secretariat Branch K.A. Said Shanta, General Manager of TD Motors Harikrirat Singh Jasalt were among those present on the occasion. Keys of the new SUVs were handed over to first 6 customers at the event. The new XUV comes in 7 different colors and 4 models. Cost of Tata Punch ranges from 5,61,900 rupees to 8,61,900 rupees. The new XUV already got 5 stars in crash test of adult protection of Global New Car Assessment Program and 5 stars in child occupant protection ratings. Intending candidate of the Wangkai Assembly constituency, Arun Kumar Thangjam, has felicitated Padma Shri awardee women footballer Oinam Bembam. The event was held at Arun Kumar's residence in Jingmairong. The intending candidate lauded Bembam for bringing laurel for the state and the country. Arun Kumar also distributed PMJAY health cards to the beneficiaries of the constituency on the occasion.
Nupada na support of Nipi na support of the Vashi. I am the Kolau, I na high day. Nupai na Zapamatam, the flight is a lake, Nupi in a Makata bus the train is a lake. I had Nupana salary on 19 with the Nupi acquisition. Nupana salary when rose of the gate, translated to Apu Nupi rose of the gate follow the week. Then Nupan Nupi can never come around high Kolau. The Pocket money period, Nupatan and Napiba, Nupi and Napiba. She's a Yamama Laude, All India Football Federation, you have a meeting of Mada, Equitary Farming High. I so poor high, sir, we know this side, Manipur, the letter one was the level class. We traveling to Omatam, the bus the train, and our Koi Kutuzi, and simply never let Omatam, the Akoi buy one day. Jungle the power life, Masikum Zakorian Kutuzi, I don't know, they say Guwahati Natraka, Calcutta, flight facility to review in high standard. But we have a very good class in the flight is a big Kudum.
Padma Shri awardee come international women footballer Oinam Bembam said that she has been taking initiative to promote gender equality in football arena. She was speaking at a reception ceremony organized by Yaifam Lamzing Club at Pisumthong Dingom Tlaira Community Hall today. Prokhambam Tomba, his wife Prokhambam Ongbi, Chawisana and family members sponsored the event. Oinam Bembam opined that hard work and determination will lead the young athletes towards successful sports career. Narcotic and Affairs of Border NAB Manipur arrested a man in possession of suspected heroin powder number 4 from Lilong Thong around 11 a.m. today. The arrested person is 45 years old, Jamthong Tabui, son of Jangpao Duboy, from Ngamkai Vink, Malhau, Part 1 More in Technopol district. Bolero registration number MN01S7032, driven by Jamthong Duboy, Aadhaar card and a mobile handset were also seized. The contraband drug was found concealed in 50 soap cases. NAB police station has registered a case against him and investigations are underway. Proscribed outfit National Revolutionary Front NRFM has claimed responsibility for the bomb blast at a shop belonging to one Mohammed Tolan of Kairang Meitei Pangal Mayai Lekai in Imphal East district. Press release from NRFM says that the act carried out as Mohammed Tolan has failed to mend his anti-social ways despite repeated warnings. Supreme Court has dismissed a plea by 6 students seeking directions to conduct terms exam for class 10th and 12th for Central Board of Secondary Education and Indian Certificate of Secondary Education ICSE both via hybrid mode instead of physical examinations. A bench of Justice A.M. Khandwilkar and Siti Ravi Kumar noted that exams have already commenced and there will be practical difficulties if the court interferes at this stage. The bench said it is too late now and exams cannot be rescheduled. The bench further said that don't mess out with the education system. Let the authorities continue their work. The court also did not take it kindly and that the petitioner moved the court at the 11th hour. The court also took into account the submission of Solicitor General Tushar Mehta that all precautions have been taken for conducting the exams. First semester exam for class 10 being conducted from 16th and class 12 exam for current academic year are scheduled from 22nd of this month and would be compulsory physical mode. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says poultry farm laws will be repealed in the upcoming winter session of Parliament. Modi urges protesting farmers to return home. Congress party says Prime Minister Modi-led BJP government decided to repeal all 3 farm laws for fear of losing general election of 5 states including Manipur. Smart City Mission faces implementation hurdles as 28 of 36 states and union territories including Manipur have failed to release their share of funds for mission. Manipur reports 57 new COVID-19 cases, 50 recoveries and 3 deaths in past 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 3.20%. And India adds 11,106 fresh COVID-19 cases, 12,789 recoveries and 459 deaths in past 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.28%. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Lana Thoram Taibang Miram Lenda, Akoi Kwai Pumnamaki Irakta Tinbirambi, Moirang Them Ongbi Jennifer Laymana, Taibangi Sintha Loiraduna, Haukiba November Gitang Taramanga, Hiangai Gitarama 20 Pan by Yaifaraba Korong Ning Taukaba Numita, Taibang